So you're stuck in a Yandere Visual Novel. Now what? Well, I don't know, but we'll find out. My eyes opened to a dark room, and I groaned as I tried to rub the blurriness from my vision. Tried to rub? Something feels wrong as I lift my right hand. What's that in front of me? I blink as my eyes focus onto. Onto what? My breathing accelerates, my heartbeat thundering in my ears as I stare at the bloody mess inches from my face. The skin is pulled off, muscles clear to the eye with blood and veins glistening over bones and sinew. What is this? I try to pull away from my face and with my hands, but find nothing reaching it. Only for the mutilated hand to wave itself in front of me. I crank my head away, but a restraint on my neck preventing much movement. And that's when I see it. The scream is stuck in my throat. I don't understand. The mutilated hand is attached to my elbow. It's attached to my shoulder. It's attached to my neck. It's attached to me. So that's how it works. Rem? She's here. Where is she? I started to turn my head around to search for her. My eyes are clearing, possibly thanks to the shock of an adrenaline rush. There, standing against the window, the moon bright and full as the backdrop, my science project partner grins down at me. Rem, what's going on? Oh, don't worry. I have already studied your nerves, so I removed those. Remember? Just in case I added in a good dose of anesthetic. You won't feel any pain in your arm as we keep going. I'm sorry, what? Yes, please stop. What are you doing? Well, that's the very reason, right? I don't know why. So I had to find out why. There are so many things in this world I don't understand. I gotta discover on my own how everything works. Or you can open a book. Now hold still as I go further, okay? I want to see with my own eyes how everything rotates when you move your arms, so I have to cut some more. You deranged Looney Tune. He holds up the scalpel and my heart starts thumping wildly in my chest. Is this it? Is this how I'll spend the rest of my life? As Ren's plaything? Oh God, I never should have talked to her. I never should have tried to light up those blank eyes. I thought she needed someone, but she only ever needed a science project. 100% complete. Well, that's the end? Not bad. I'm glad I say Rem's rude as the last. He's pretty intense. That's putting it lightly. The nerve removal scene was probably the worst thing in the whole game. The final scene wasn't nearly as terrifying. That's because you weren't living it. I wonder why they decided to do that. Did the developer chicken out? I grin proudly as I lean back against my chair and stare at the 100% complete screen. All in all, it was a fun visual novel with a number of unique endings for 3 love interests. Only 3? Vincent, Leon, the other 2 love interests, while not as interesting as Rem, were fun as well. Can I even call Rem a love interest? She was never interested in the main character in the end. It started as a small suggestion to try playing visual novels that feature yandere love interest, but now I'm hooked. It's almost therapeutic. I've always liked the archetype. It keeps me on my toes. This game had yandere leads for all 3 routes, so it was a real treat. I gotta thank my coworker tomorrow for lending this to me. If I can muster the courage to talk to him, that is. I turn off my monitor and stand up from my computer desk. I can have all the imaginary conversations I want with my coworker. Nothing will be the real thing as long as I make it into work tomorrow. I hurry and get ready for bed. After all, the early bird gets the worm. That is loud. Damn it. It's morning already? I rolled over and slapped the snooze button on my alarm clock. It's fine. I always set my alarm extra early so I can hit snooze a few times before getting up. That's a terrible habit. I'll admit, it's a bad habit, but it's just how I live now. Okay, just one more time. What? The door to my room flies open. I struggle to pull the blankets off my head as I hear a pair of angry slippers stomping towards me.
Big bro!
Oi, big bro, quit snoozing and just get up already. I shiver as the covers suddenly disappear from the bed. No amount of curling up could retain the heat I lost. I groggily blink my eyes open and push myself up to a sitting position. Through my bangs, I spy an angry redhead. What's the matter? Did you stay up late last night? No? I struggle to keep my face upright, but... I slump back against the headboard. It's no use. The world's blurring and I find myself tilting.
Big bro!
Hey, don't fall back asleep. The redhead kicks me until I grunt out a response. I'm up. For now. Good. I woke up early today just to make breakfast for a change. I know I said, feel free to sleep in last night, but you're taking forever. We're gonna be late for school. Oh no, how terrible. Yeah, will do. I sigh as he leaves the room, shutting the door behind him.
Huh?
School? I'm not in school anymore. And as I checked, I was an only child. Suddenly, I'm wide awake. This isn't my room. These aren't my clothes.
This is not my beautiful house. This is not my beautiful wife.
Where am I? Why is there a translucent box hovering in the air in front of me? And it's repeating all my thoughts. Oh God, what is going on? Why does it look like a visual novel text box? Oh, it is. I'm hallucinating a graphic interface floating in front of me.
Huh?
Also, what's wrong with my hair? I know I often have a bad head in the morning, but how did all my hair get shoved in front of my eyes? I tug at my bangs, sweeping them back, hoping they stay. No such luck. I stare at my hand. I had pulled a few strands of black hair out from all that tugging. I don't have black hair. Do I? I rub my eyes with my other hand. Yep, still black. I jumped out of the bed and run in the mirror. I run to the mirror across the room to get a look at myself. A panicked young man stares back at me from the mirror. Without a doubt, this is the image of a man several years younger than me. Hell, he doesn't even look like he's made it out of high school. Oh my god, come on. This stuff only happens in web novels and anime. It can't be real. It can't be happening to me. Whoa, I'm dreaming. I'm transmigrated into someone else's body. I'm having a psychotic breakdown. The hell is this? More floating boxes now, and they look like visual novel menu options. This is insane. I look at the boxes again. One is voicing my thoughts, and the others are menu options for selections. What will happen if I try to select them? Nothing happened. Oh, big bro. You better not have fallen back asleep. I didn't. I'm just having a psychotic breakdown down here. Nothing to worry about. I'll be right out. I'll think about this later. I need to get out there. My eyes sweat back across the room as I gather my thoughts. I can't remember anything about myself, and I remember living in a completely separate life.
Huh?
Is it the definition of a psychotic breakdown? First things first, I need to get dressed and find a way to keep all this hair out of my face. How does this person see with hair like this? Rippling through their closet, I finally find a hairband with a heart pendant attached to it. Not my style, but I can't find anything else, so it'll have to do. Great, now I can see. Regardless of whether this is a psychotic breakdown, I need to find out who I'm supposed to be. I look at the floating text boxes, given the hairstyle. Is it safe to assume he's the main character of a visual novel? Perhaps I really did transmigrate. This is a pretty specific symptom I'm experiencing. No matter, I should work on figuring out this person's identity. This UI looks familiar. And that boy who came to wake me up looks familiar too. I searched through the desk for more information, but to my frustration, I can't find any notebooks to indicate the person's name. The only useful information I could glean was the date, February 2nd. Did I hit a flag? February 2nd. Is there something special about today's date? It feels like I'm forgetting something important. I'm sure it'll come back to me eventually. Dream, psychotic breakdown, or transmigration. For now, I need to join my brother for breakfast before he gets even more annoyed at me. I wonder how he'd react to finding out I'm not really his brother. I better not ask until I can confirm what sort of person he is. Finally! My brother flips the last pancake onto the plate. I sit down on the table in front of me. I'll try something new today. He nudges the spatula towards my forehead. I freeze. Did I screw up already? I like it. Maybe now you'll stop walking into things all the time. Yeah. The protagonist of this game walks into things all the time and continues to wear his hair like this. Is something wrong? No. What the heck? His nameplate doesn't include a name. It just says brother. Why is that? Certainly he has a name. Or did the game's writer leave it out to avoid giving him a personality? Not hungry this morning? What? No. I hurry to take a bite of the pancake and... It's not good. I remove the pancake from my mouth and run my tongue over my teeth and make sure nothing chipped off. The pancake's harder than a biscuit. How did he manage to do that without burning the whole thing? I'm so sorry. He quickly takes the plate from me and tosses both set of pancakes in the trash before swinging open the fridge door and returning to the table with a loaf of bread and butter. You were right, I really shouldn't have tried cooking. No, it was fine. I see we're going with lying. I'll leave the cooking to you after all. Great. I don't remember the last time I made something that wasn't instant ramen. Don't worry about that tomorrow. I take a bite of my toast and watch as my brother does the same. He looks familiar, but I can't quite pin where he's from. He finishes his breakfast and stands from the table. Hurry up or you'll have to finish it on the train. Yeah, coming. Then it hits me. The UI. His design. Name tag only as brother. It's the last visual novel I played. Big bro? I startle, then catch myself on the back of the chair. I'm fine. I lift my eyes to see him staring back at me in concern. There's no doubt about it. The red hair, the punk love core aesthetic. It's definitely him. I didn't realize at first, since the weather didn't have much of a role in the game. It started as a small suggestion. Try playing visual novels that feature yandere love interest, but now I'm hooked. Yes, yes. I read this earlier. I swallow. No way, no way, no way, no way! You look a bit pale. Maybe you should stay home. Am I really transmigrating into a yandere-only visual novel? Well, on the good side, you should know every route not to take. Like the blonde lady, we can just avoid her like a plague. So he doesn't start cutting us open again. Big bro. Ah, I'm fine, I'm fine. Really, if you're sick, don't hide it. You already can't win the perfect attendance award anymore thanks to catching the flu last month. Take a day off if you need it. I'm really fine. I don't want to relive my high school days, much less under such stressful circumstances. But I can't just disappear. There is one love interest in this game who already knows the main character, and would hunt him down to the end of the earth. I still have a chance to escape the other two since they don't know I exist yet, but if you really say so, let's just go.
Aww.
I don't know what to do. Everyone wants to be the star of a transmigration story until it turns out you migrating into the body of someone with yandere love interest. Calm down, calm down. I'll get nowhere if I panic. In fact, things might be even worse if I
Big
do.
bro.
As soon as I have time to myself, probably homeroom, I need to figure out a game plan. Hey big bro, what are you doing?
Huh?
Huh? Going to school? We normally don't go together. Isn't there someone you had to meet up with? Something happened. Did you guys have a fight?
Oh no.
Did I screw up already? Alright, Leon! I'll be right back. Smack. I turn and run into someone's chest. I'm so sorry. Did you forget about me? I look at the fine, athletic young man with a soft expression and light pink hair. A nervous expression paints his face and tears dot the edge of his eyes. If I didn't know better, I'd assume he was a giant crybaby teddy bear. I mentioned earlier that one of the love interests would hunt me down to the ends of the earth if I disappeared. That's Leon. It's definitely useless to run now. Leon, yandere love interest number 1. He's the main character's childhood best friend and a great athlete. Currently, he's on the basketball team. He's been in love with the main character for 8 years now, but still hasn't confessed. Although generally docile, he becomes violent if the player rejects his advances or distances themselves from him. But a happy end is available if the player chooses to ignore all the mysterious disappearances around Leon. I hate to say it, but out of the 3 yanderes, I'm actually most likely to survive if I get on his route. It's easy, all I had to do is pretend to love him. Leon, I'm really sorry. It slipped my mind this morning. I didn't mean it. What have I done? In the game, there wasn't an option to skip meeting up with Leon. I just completely forgot and kept walking with my brother. Why didn't the game do anything to alert me? Hello, God, system, overlord of the universe, shouldn't you be intervening with some help? But more importantly, does this mean I've already lost affection points with Leon? any other visual novel and this will be fine, but I don't want to have my head beaten into with a baseball bat. I don't want to die. Look, I'll make it up to you, okay? We can get ice cream together after school. Like a date? Oh, I mean, could I be casually agreeing to this? I love to. Little bro, you want to come along too?
Huh?
Little bro? Well, sure, if you don't mind. Yeah, the more the merrier. It's a good thing that Leon's the type that wants his target of affection to be happier. If I remember correctly, it's what allowed the other routes in the game to work. If the player chose to play the other routes, Leon drops by occasionally to give love advice because as long as you're happy, I'm happy. I wonder if Leon ever got revenge for the main character in the other character's bad ends. That would be really sweet. Ah, Yandere's fictions do make my heart flutter. Reality is a whole different matter though. Even if someone loved me enough to kill my murderers, it wouldn't matter if I were already dead. By the way, are you trying a new hairstyle? Yes. It's really cute. Thank you. I give a polite smile and hope he doesn't notice my stutter. The train arrives and we all get on. Thankfully, Leon starts a conversation with my brother about sports, giving me some time to think. Really, seeing him like this, I would never think he'd become homicidal. If I said the wrong things... I let out a sigh. It doesn't matter. I look at the two chatting again and ask before I think better of it. Hey, how would you guys react if I said I'm a different person from yesterday? I'll still love you for who you are. Me too. No, I mean, what if I was someone completely different? Like, if I were a stranger who just woke up in this body today? Ask if you need more sleep.
I won't allow it.
Find a way to bring you back. I won't stand for someone else stealing your body. Leon, people can switch body. If my brother said that, I'd say he should see a doctor. Oh yes, definitely. But if someone stole his body, I definitely wouldn't forgive them. I'll cut them to pieces to find a way to reverse the process. You really shouldn't have asked any of that, huh? Why would you need to cut them to pieces? If they manage something as novel and dangerous as body swapping, they probably wouldn't give it back so easily, so I'm prepared to torture the information out of them. That's a bit much. A bit much, Leon. I think you've been watching too many movies, Leon. Anyway, why do you ask? It's a scene from a web novel I was reading last night. The way the characters' friends reacted to the question was so out there I couldn't help wondering how people would actually react to it. Well, were our reactions anything like theirs? No? What web novel were you reading? I like to read it too. It was... Why do I keep digging myself into deeper holes? Sorry, I forgot the title. I'll check my history tonight to see if I can find it. Great! Just let me know. Anyways, I got some homework I need to do. So I'm gonna sit over there. But because it's quiet to focus, you know? Oh, sure. Cool. Talk with you in a bit. With that, I quickly turn away and leave. Do you think he's acting a little odd today? His hairstyle is different, but I think it's really cute. That wasn't what I meant, but okay. Once I find a seat on the calmer end of the train car, I pull out a notebook from my bag and start scribbling down everything I remember from the game. The first love interest is Leon. After that is... Vincent, who came from an incredibly wealthy family. He rules the school and gets away with doing whatever he wants by threatening everyone with his financial power. Of course he does. Apparently, he never realized all his friends were either leashes or scared of him. When he finds out, he has a breakdown. If the player chooses to console him after that, his route starts and he becomes focused on ensuring he remains the main character's one and only friend forever.
Ooh.
I want to be wanted like that. Wait, no, this isn't time to daydream about imaginary men that became real overnight. I like Vincent's protective and jealous personality in fiction. I don't want to be poisoned and locked in his basement for eternity in exchange for it. Anyways, I can just avoid his route altogether if I don't console him. Easy. This Looney Tune. The third love interest is Rem, an antisocial genius with a secret fan club throughout the school. The route starts with the main character offering to be her partner for the science fair, but then he becomes her torture victim. I'm pretty sure she never liked the protagonist. It's too bad, a sadistic yandere who got jealous if anyone else dared to torture her victim would have been wonderful. But the route didn't turn out that way.
Ooh.
Either way, the route only had death ends. Horrible, gruesome death ends. Oh goodness. Thankfully, I can circumvent her route completely by never talking to her. No one would even question it. What is that poster? After ruminating over the facts for a while, I sneak a glance at Leon and my brother. They're still having a lively conversation. Looks like the only one I can't avoid is Leon. It could be much worse. Leon actually has a good end where I survive. Sure, others can die, but it's just a game. It's time to get off. Okay, we're off to school. There's still a bit of time before the first period starts, so a few students are sitting outside the classroom or getting food from the cafeteria. But what will we be doing? The main character traditionally spends his time in the cafeteria before class. This is so lame. Who hangs out at the cafeteria when they arrive early for school? There's like 3 malls, a theater, and a park nearby. See you later, bro. Wait, what?
Huh?
I'm going to hang out with my friends. Yes, but I'll see you after school for ice cream. Don't leave me alone with Leon. And he's gone. Let's go get breakfast. Wait, Leon. He starts towards the cafeteria and I follow, keeping a few feet behind him as we walk. Oh wait, the cafeteria. That's for Vincent. I should avoid that. How about we get breakfast at the pizzeria? I don't want junk food for breakfast. And the cafeteria food is supposed to be better? Then let's skip school for today and go somewhere, just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us? I feel like I'm sowing the seeds for dangerous attachment here. But I had to make sure I stay on his route. I'd love to go with you, but school is important. Besides, I have to practice for my game. Why did he have to be the good boy type? You can just come back for the practice later. Even if the school didn't catch me sneaking back in, what if we were caught by the police? Then I could get in trouble. What if I get arrested? He'll be on my record forever. This is the guy that ends up committing murders for me? Ow. Come on, let's get going. How about we wait outside of the classroom? No way, I'm hungry. Oh, hold on, we can... Huh? What the...
No!
We walk into the cafeteria already. Look, Leon. Why don't we... What's happening? The students around us stop in their tracks to look towards the source of commotion. What was that? It is way too early in the morning for drama. Vincent stands in the center of a group of students holding his head in his hands. Somehow he still looks handsome despite the anguish on his face, sparkling even under dull cafeteria light. Like he's the princess begging for the main character to swoop in and save him. Classic Yandere. If I look half as good when having a mental breakdown, maybe someone would have come to rescue me. The lovecore aesthetic is strong in this game. Vincent, it's not what you... Don't touch me! Vincent, please, don't call me that! Get away from me! Vincent breaks out of the circle of his friends and runs out of the cafeteria. Vincent! Leave him alone. We never wanted to talk to him anyways. That's you. I still want caviar every weekend and helicopter rides over skyscrapers. Dude, I just realized you were using him. You're just adding fuel to the fire. Give it a rest, okay? The conversation between Vincent's friends soon devolves into a debate on when they should talk to Vincent, with a few voicing quite loudly that they shouldn't at all. Wow indeed, Leon. As if anyone would verbally announce how shallow they are in real life. If I didn't see the floating text boxes earlier, this would have been the moment that I realized I was living in a video game. Anyways, let's go get breakfast. With that, Leon walks off towards the breakfast line. Video game logic. How can anyone in real life just ignore that? Wait a minute. If I remember correctly, I should be giving a choice here. To chase after Vincent, start his route, or follow Leon, stay on Leon's route. I wait a little while, but no menu options appear. But before I could ponder further... Hey, don't you want food? Class is about to start. No thanks, I already ate. Still, I accompany him to get his food as there is still time before classes start. Once we find a place to sit, Leon wolfs down a whole tray of food in a matter of minutes. Oh, he seems satisfied. There's no way that could have tasted good. I refuse to believe it based on my own experiences with school food. Are you sure you don't want any? The banana bread was really good. Not really. But I can get you a second helping if you want. You know me so well. Alright, I'll donate my portion to you. It's food that'll go to waste otherwise. I stand on the table and start towards the breakfast line. I barely take 3 steps before I see Leon get up from the corner of my eye.
Huh?
Why are you getting up? Because you're getting food. I don't follow. Come on, let's go before the bell rings. Just wait here, Leon. I can get a tray and bring it back for you. No, I'll come with you.
Huh?
Why? It's literally across the room. You doesn't have to come with me. He follows me to get food. Then when I try to get a drink of water, he escorts me too. Of course, he doesn't see the problem with this and flashes me a grin as we return to the table. Thanks for the breakfast. No problem. What's going on now? Like a baby chick? I ship it.
Aww.
Yeah, I thought it was cute in the game too, but I don't really need a chaperone. Is everything alright? It's fine. The second breakfast disappears in the blink of an eye. As I ponder how much more of this I have to bear, the bell rings. I quickly stand and start out of the cafeteria. Oh, wait up! He's still following me. Do we share our first class, Leon? Today? No. We don't have any classes together until tomorrow. And why are you following me? I take a deep breath to calm myself down. Shouldn't you head to your class then? You're going to be late. No, I can run really fast and I'm tall enough to push through the crowds. I always have time to walk you to your class. I'm going to miss you. I'll see you after school. That's too long. I'm so sad we didn't share any classes on Monday. I'll see you later, Leon. I walked past him into my classroom, finally, leaving him to tearfully wave goodbye from the doorway. I might be losing affection points, but I can't breathe like this. Did he hover this much in the game? I can't remember. How in the world did the main character suffer through years of this? Maybe they liked it. The second bell hasn't rung yet, so the classroom is still bustling with students scurrying between tables to chat with each other. Where was I supposed to sit again? The floating menus are back. One seat from the back to the windows at the center. I wanna go by the windows. But I worry that that crazy girl is gonna be there. This is where all anime protagonists sit, so this is a safe bet. I found my way to that desk and take a seat. Let's see. If I remember correctly, Rem is in this class. She's right next to me, ain't she? My gaze sweeps over the other side of the classroom, where a number of notices are posted. Just as I remember from my playthrough, Rem stands by the bulletin gazing at the science fair poster. Suddenly, she turns and makes eye contact with me. Oh no. I quickly look away and take my note out of my bag. In the corner of my eyes, I see her approach me as I write today's date. The pen trembles in my hand. I didn't accidentally trigger her route, did I? You're in my seat. I flinch at the sound of her voice. A chill runs down my spine. What do I say? What do I say? You're in my seat. Please move. Can you hear me?
Oh no.
Oh no. The longer I make this encounter, the less of a stranger I'll become to her. I gotta do something now. My mistake. We stare silently at each other for several seconds. Her yellow-blue eyes look as dead and lifeless as I remember them to be. Please get off. Right, of course. I gather myself and get out of the seat, which she takes immediately. I hurry to the other side of the classroom, before casting a glance at her. Thankfully, she appears occupied with scribbling in her notebook. What are you doing over here? Class is about to start. What do you care? Sorry, but could you tell me where my seat is? Wake up on the wrong side of the bed today? I woke up in the wrong body today. So something like that. It's the first one by the door. Thank you. Weirdo. At least I had eyes. But what do you have? My morning classes pass by surprisingly quickly when I haven't a clue what my teachers are saying. I've forgotten everything I learned in high school. I check the schedule in the main character's binder. I should have lunch next. My eyes drift to the blank space atop of the sheet next to name. How is it that I still haven't been able to discover my own name? Hey! I jump as Leon taps on my shoulder. It's just me, silly. Are you okay? Yeah, just fine. What the hell? Class just ended. How did he find me so quickly in this crowd of people? I think he told you earlier, he can run fast. And he's tall. That was the only explanation he gave. And I guess it's the only one we need. You seem rather angsty lately. Why? Yeah, your voice just squeaked. puberty, what can I say? Just have a lot on my mind. Like not dying. You wanna talk about it?
No.
It's just, stuff. Not worth troubling you over. I'll be the judge of that. You probably wouldn't say that if you knew I'm not the main character you're head over heels for. Look, I'm just working through a few things. I promise it's no big deal. Damn it, he doesn't look convinced. Leon, I promise it's no problem. Once I figure everything out, you'll be the first one I talk to. Please, just wait a little longer. My goodness. Okay, of course. Take all the time you need. Just remember, I'll always be here to talk whenever you want to. He grins at me, then turns towards the cafeteria. Let's go to lunch. I can't believe that worked. My little brother sits with his own friends again for lunch. So I've been stuck with Leon talking at me non-stop for the past 30 minutes.
Aww.
Breakfast was fine, since it was so short, but our lunch break is a whole 45 minutes. I'm going to the bathroom. I'll come with you.
No.
Why not? Is this a red flag? Because my eyes drift to our backpacks. I'm leaving my stuff here. I need you to help me guard it. Please do it for me. I can't rely on anyone else. Of course, leave it to me. Finally, I get a breather. I don't know how much longer I can take this. I had to find a way to return to my own life. How does this work in anime and light novels? There should be a system or god I can contact. What was that? Who's crying in here? I look around the room. That's when I notice the first stall is shut. Gonna be Vincent, isn't it? I walk up to the stall and pause. Hello? Are you alright? I wait, but there's no response. I don't know what's wrong, but there's no need to cry by yourself. I know you don't know me, but my therapist always says it's much better to face things with someone than alone. Even if they're a stranger. I wait, but there's still no answer. Well, nothing I can do if they don't give me a response. I turn to leave. Why? Huh? Well, why not? It's not like I'm going to give you anything for it. I don't want anything. How shallow would I have to be to want something from a guy crying in the bathroom stall? You're lying. If you insist, then I'll go. No, wait. I just had a bad morning. I feel like everyone is out to get me. I'm sorry to hear that, but I like to think people generally have good intentions. What am I saying? This is just that same old feel good stuff everyone tells me. Good intentions? What a bunch of two-faced liars roosting on the telephone poles waiting to swoop in when you're vulnerable. I realize I don't know anyone who really cares about me. Did you get in a fight with some friends? Perhaps it's in the heat of the moment. They just seem that way. No, I saw the messages they sent behind my back. Wait, hey, whose turn is it to entertain the princess today? What's the least I have to do for him to buy that new game for me? How long do I have to be his friend afterwards? This can't be. They only ever liked me because of my money. Nothing else. I thought they couldn't wait to be rid of me. It's Vincent. Vincent's the one behind this door. Oh god, oh god, oh god. This is a consoling event that starts his route. Damn it. If only the game had voice acting, I'd have recognized him immediately.
Huh?
But But isn't this completely different from what's supposed to happen? In the original story, the protagonist chases Vincent right after his breakdown and consoles him in the hallway during first period. That was hours ago. Are you still there? I should leave right now before he realizes who I am. I need to go. The bathroom stall door clicks open, revealing a teary and puffy-eyed Vincent. I still helplessly back at him like a deer in headlights.
Oh no.
I take several deep breaths as I struggle to think of a response. What? You got nothing to say? Yeah, but I gotta go. With that, I ran out of the bathroom. There's a chance that Vincent will hate me for leaving him like that and start some typical dating sim bullying, but I'll remain on his radar for long. It'll be worse if he takes a liking to me. I don't stop running until I'm back at the cafeteria. Leon quickly spots me and waves me over. You're back. Yeah, I made sure all your stuff was safe and sound. Everything alright? Perfectly fine. Why? You look a little pale. The way he cares so much makes my heart flutter. But only a tiny bit. It's nothing. I ran into some trouble in the bathroom, that's all. Trouble? Someone was bothering you? Police? I'll go take care of them for you. What? No, not that kind of trouble. It's just that he's not going to believe it's nothing anymore. If I want to stay on his front, I had to give him a firm answer. He likes when I rely on him. Well, actually, I was having a hard time with this guy in the bathroom. I knew it. Who was it? I'll go talk to him. No. Please don't. Actually, he was the one who was having a hard time, not me. I don't think Vincent would appreciate me telling others he was crying in the bathroom. He also travels fast into school. So I was talking to him a bit to help him feel better. Leon is jealous. I didn't want to leave him alone. Leon's awfully quiet. When I shift my eyes back to him, his expression is unreadable, and he's staring at me intently. Why isn't he saying anything? The bell rings and I quickly stand from the table. I have to go to class. Alright. I'll see you after school, Leon. Yeah, see you. Oh dear. I mean, he could have just said, yeah, this test was throwing up all over the place. I couldn't just leave him like that, you know? Why is my heart racing? I have a couple reasons. But you're probably falling in love with him. All he did was look at me. There was nothing special yet. The way he was staring at me, like he was paying attention to every minuscule twitch on my muscles. I shouldn't feel this way. Am I conflating my time here with good moments from the game? Besides, it's not like any looks he gives me are actually meant for me. Still, my heart thumps involuntarily hard against my ribcage, and a strange yearning catches in my throat. I forcefully swallow it down. Stop it. Leon is handsome, but his personality, who knows when he'd snap? Besides, he's a video game character, completely fictional. There's no point in getting excited over a pre-programmed code. Like, come on, I'm not that desperate for attention, am I? I'm gonna say yes. Yes, you are. My head. Am I forgetting something? The rest of the day flies by uneventfully. Even the after-school ice cream session went without a hitch. Finally, I arrive home.
Whew.
I kick off my shoes at the entrance and collapse on the couch with a loud sigh. Finally, a break from all these yanderes.
Big bro.
At least put your stuff away. He puts them in the cabinet for me. Sorry. Thanks, little bro.
Aw.
Damn it. Like the main character had to have such good habits. This makes trying to stay inconspicuous so much harder.
Huh?
Why are you so tired already? All we did was have ice cream. I just have a lot on my mind. Wanna talk about it? No. Well, okay. Oh no, I didn't mean it that way. I appreciate the offer, I'll try to solve this on my own first.
Sure.
Sounds good, big bro. I was just thinking if you could rely on me a bit in the future. That'd make me really happy too. I'm always depending on you, so if I could return the favor somehow, just let me know. That was sweet. Anyways, I'll be going now. I got homework to do. Let me know when dinner's ready. He disappears into his room and slams the door before I could say anything. Wow, the main character sure is lucky to have a sweet little brother. I stare at the date box floating in the corner of my vision. This should be the end of day 1 in the game. I have to survive 13 more days of this until Valentine's Day, when I go on a date with one of the yanderes and hopefully don't get murdered. One can only hope. The game usually ends with the main character getting killed before or during the date. Why? Well, what happens after 13 days? Do I get to leave the game and return to my life? I sure hope so. I just paid back all my student loans, and I don't want to do that again. You were able to pay off your student loans? Lucky you. Also, assuming I'm on Leon's route, I don't want to spend the rest of my life ignoring all his crimes. And besides, as good looking as he isn't my IRL type. I'll let future me worry about that. I have to focus on surviving until Valentine's Day first.